It excites me that I know that I am on my quest to my own personal hero's quest, my journey, my game that I'm in, that I was so cleverly designed by my creator to be able to experience. And that fucking makes me happy as hell. It brings excitement and joy to me. And I know I was made to thrive on Mother Mary Earth. To fucking thrive. Because I do thrive. But I had to learn this about myself. I had to learn about my greatness that I was blessed with. I didn't know. I just thought I was just, the outcast kind of unnormal dude with like slow, couldn't keep up school, and like, what the fuck, what am I in right now? And I had to slow down and figure myself out on my own because my parents were doing the best they could in that moment. So it takes a deep reflection and self-awareness of self to be able to learn about self, to find that unconditional love that feels so good to find when you find it. But it's work. It's a lot of work, and our brains are programmed to be comfortable and not have to put in too much work. Why? Because it's there to keep us alive. And that's that ego part of our brain. We're so beautifully designed that part of our brain, it's the lower part of our brain, like the neocortex, you think of the Matrix, and then there's that scene when they unplug it. So basically that's our message, to tell us that we are in that lower matrix mind of the same like-minded programmed individuals that are stuck in that lower mind, which that lower mind is so geniusly created to keep us alive, because the name of the game, the number one rule of the game is to stay alive. And that's why you see me constantly I love health. I love it. I love moving. I love movement. I try my best to eat healthy, and I'm infatuated with it. And I'm infatuated with wanting to extend our human lifespan. So Brian Johnson, somehow I'm going to get with you, because I have gifts that I can help build greatness in your world. But I have my enterprises I will be building, but you and I can come together, greatness to greatness, genius mind to genius mind, to really bring greatness. And I know you're looking for your soul tribe, and I'm trying to find you, and I see your events you're having, the one-day events that was in California, and your next one is in New York. I would have been the first one there. I don't have the money right now. It's part of my journey. So I want to connect with you, Brian Johnson. But there's folks like, I guess, us out there that we're kind of just like those spirits and souls that we have a lot of light to give, but like we need to be seen type of thing. We need to be seen in front of the right people that have the power to create change. So if you are that person out there, I love to meet you. I don't bite. I am a love machine. I'll turn any fight, any hate, division into love. Anything, bring it to me. I will find love. I will create unity. And that's what we need right now. We're so divided. We need unity. We need the cool guys to come in. All right? We need to create change. The old system, the old guys shit, they've done their time. The new guys like me and you, we need to get together. That's how change is going to appear in this reality, that it's our responsibility as humans to do. But you have to do it when you find yourself. What I mean by that is, in order to get on your life's quest, you have to go deep within to find yourself. And what does that mean, Jeff? Find yourself. I thought I just know myself. You have to ask yourself those hard-hitting questions. And when I say hard-hitting questions, those life, Creator, I know you created me with my gifts. I just know it. And yeah, I'm struggling and the pain, but I'm also very appreciative of I'm grateful for what you've given me. And I'm able to taste these yummy foods. I'm able to give hugs and love and to make love and to hear beautiful music, to smell other beautiful human being souls. Like, that is a gift. So I am so blessed, Creator, for having this, be able to experience this. But I'm also suffering, Creator, as you know I am, because it's part of my experience to suffer at the deepest level of suffering that I can possibly suffer as a human capacity in this reality. But I'm also to experience the most ecstasy, nirvana, bliss, love imaginable. And just thinking about that makes my heart putter. Like, when I'm like that, I feel the love. And I yearn for that love. That's what powers me, is that and the excitement. And right now you're witnessing a guy he's lonely. I'm by myself for the first time in 48 years. I've been attached to my mom, then I got married. My mom and dad, that I grew up, I loved them to death. Found a goddess, married her for the wrong reasons. Beautiful soul, love her to death, the mother of my 2 children. We are in the middle of a divorce, amicable. No other way to go about it is to be amicable in divorces. That's why we need to change the marriage stuff too. But that's the soul that I am. So I don't bite. I'm alive. You can call me reborn. That's what I'm understanding what being reborn means, is when you can break yourself from the matrix mind that I was discussing. And it's very hard to do so. And we are being shown through lyrics, through artists that are tapped in to teach us, you, me, I, to how to get out of that lower mind, matrix mind, which is the reptilian mind, which again, it's the mind, it's where our ego is stored, which ego is, again, what? Made to keep us alive, to remind us not to cross the street when there's a big bus coming, right? So we need that little memory bank to keep us alive and to thrive. So that memory bank's always there, has to be there. So all the trauma that we have through our lives, the negativity, maybe you were told you were stupid or fat and you lived poorly and you just thought you were no good. And that's your subconscious making you believe that's who you are because of the programming. But what's really cool is you can get out of that, but it takes work. But you have to go and ask those deep hard-hitting questions to your Creator, and that's what it means by finding Jesus within. For me, at least, this is my story. And when you find the Jesus within, the Christ, the consciousness, the love of Jesus, the love that he was giving to his people in his time, to his people couldn't understand what they were witnessing. They in their eyes, they're like, how is this human even possible to give so much love, and he can heal people just from the words of his voice, from the touch with him and another human being when he connected to his almighty Creator, and the love, and then when you reach that level of feeling inside, like that Christ consciousness, it's beyond feeling. It's a whole level of feeling that you haven't experienced yet. You may have experienced it if you did some type of an illegal substance that releases those happy chemicals. And because I remember when I experienced that for the first time, I was like, how is this even possible? I don't ever want to lose these feelings. I want to live my whole life feeling like this. You know, when you have that rush of endorphins. So then my science brain, and Brian, I want to talk to you about this. I'm like, okay, why can't we experience that bliss 100% of the time? Why does it have to go away? What's causing it to go away? Because in that moment, yeah, it's a rush of these chemicals, but where can we get more of those chemicals from to keep it continuously running, so we're literally that happy? So we have no other option but to be happy. That's the type of change I'm looking for. And I believe that there's a way to get there through our brains by basically hacking our brains with the right technology. Let's call it technology. That I am learning and having downloads on. So I need some help out there. If you guys are watching me, I reminded myself to record myself. So I started recording myself. I'm so happy I did, because I'm going to now take this information and somehow get it to the world. Maybe I could send it to you, Kyle, if you're there, or someone who said that you can help edit my stuff. I'm not good at that. So if you can edit for me for free, fuck, that would help me out huge. Like, I would just send you this video. It's now 11 minutes, but I need some help. Because what I'm learning in the social media game is that getting people's attention is very hard. I mean, obviously I know that, because look how hard it is to get my attention, Jeff. So I put my mind in all you, everyone other human being out there. I'm nursing a back and I get these little spasms. Apologies. I need brain food. So going back to the genius minds, like the Steve Jobs and the Elon Musk of the world. What another part of change that I would love to bring is having a genius mind, but who's like Brian Johnson and I, who are healthy. Because we need the geniuses to stay healthy to continue to bring the change. Because imagine the world if Steve Jobs were still living. Fuck. We need that genius in this reality. So I need you geniuses out there with me. So I need you guys healthy. So what I'm saying is, look at Elon Musk. You could see when he gains weight and he gets unhealthy, but he's pretty good at self-awareness. But I noticed he checks himself, and he loses about 5 or 10. He gets okay, and he gets hyper-focused on his vision, or he forgets about his health. I know exactly how that man's mind works, because my mind is not exactly, but I study these masterminds. And that's, if you want to learn in the world the stuff you are passionate about and you have a love, you want to learn from the masters. Like Jesus, going back to the Jesus thing, where he had this aura about him that people couldn't understand. They could feel it. They couldn't see it, but they could feel it through his presence because of the high energy frequency that Jesus was on. Okay. Okay. My intuition is telling me to stop talking. Oh. So we stop and we stretch. And we need music. That's what we need. And I gotta feed my dog. All right, I'm turning this off.